headed to San Jose, California, my hometown, with Joanne. And I don't know what this episode of the PSYCH Show is going to be about, but we'll find out. Born in San Jose, California, on the playgrounds where I spend most of my days. Not really. I actually spent most of my days playing video games and eating Whoppers. Coming back to your hometown is a lot about psychology of memory. Your memory system is really based on context. So right now, I'm driving on San Tomas and Williams and going over to my friend's home, and if you would ask me while I'm in New York, how do you get from here to there, I wouldn't really know. But when you're in the context, when you see the familiar sights, the sounds, the parks, the streets, it all sort of comes back together. This person was about to walk in front of me and I kind of didn't see him. So if you're a pedestrian, make eye contact with the drivers. If you make eye contact, you are significantly less likely to get run over. So it's weird being back. It's my hometown, but I don't really think about it as home anymore. I lived here until college, and then soon after that, my parents moved away. They retired and moved elsewhere, and after that, my brother died, and so I don't really have a lot of immediate family here. It's hard for me to come back because it's bittersweet. I've got a lot of nostalgia. I've got a lot of memories that come up related to growing up here. Here's where we met in 1997. And that's where we hung out. So you're left with a lot of these positive feelings about how it used to be, but it's hard. For me, I come back here and it's a reminder of how much has changed. I really, really love coming to Fry's Electronics. Oh my God, love this place. It's really depressing right near it. It was, no one was there. It's pretty empty. I don't know, I guess maybe times have changed. Everyone's buying stuff on Amazon. I still bought stuff though. Pretty much everything about my childhood mall has changed. Except that. And maybe my Jurassic Park shirt. Okay, finding parking. That's what you do when you're in the suburbs. You gotta find the parking spot. Find the parking spot. Oh my gosh, it's my old home. Right there. Wait. That's my home. That's my old bedroom. How crazy is this? This is my old home. It was a good house. It was a good house. So you guys probably don't know this, but I've got this thick Californian accent. It doesn't really come out that much unless I'm back here in California or hanging out with my Californian friends on the East Coast. And that's because of code switching. Like I was saying before, context not only impacts your memories, it also impacts how you think and how you speak. So when I'm hanging out with my Californian friends, I start to say, oh man, that's hella cool, which I never really say on the East Coast. I pretty much end up talking like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle when I'm out here.
I hunger for a cowabunga.
You know that part in the San Jose song where you get all the meow meows?
Sure.
It's like, do you know
Yeah, I
the
know.
way
Meow,
to
meow,
sound?
meow, meow,
Meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow. Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
I get it.
boom. Do you know the way to San Jose? So I was hanging out with my nieces and nephews yesterday, and we were playing telephone, which is an awesome game about how memory works, because memory is really malleable and it changes, and certain information sticks out and a lot of information is lost, and it's just not as accurate as people think. But my favorite part of that is my little nephew, whenever we were playing telephone, he kept wanting to say but, wee, 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 but, naked, but, wee, wee. And everyone would laugh. And that is behavioralism in action. Kids are behavioralist masters. They know what to say to get a reaction and to get attention out of people. And any attention is reinforcing. So that's why a lot of kids end up saying stuff like that. To sum it all up, what my experience here has been like is it kind of reminds me of this quote from one of the worst Star Trek movies, Star Trek Generations. The villain in the movie says something to the effect of, "Time is the fire in which we burn." And that's all about this idea that time is slipping by and time is this enemy and time is this thing to conquer. It reminds me of some of the reasons why it's hard for me to be back home, back here in San Jose. I'm reminded of how much everything has changed, the important people in my life who aren't here anymore, the fact that my family doesn't live here anymore, and all of those losses. But I'm also reminded about what Captain Picard says at the end of that movie. Time is a companion. Time is someone who comes along with us in our journey. And it reminds us to take stock of these moments, because these moments will never come again. And that's kind of what I'm reminded about now here as I'm getting to the end of this trip. I've reconnected with a lot of people I care about. Being here and being so aware of time helps me to be a little bit more mindful of these moments, because I am constantly reminded being here in San Jose that these moments aren't going to come again. How's that?
Oh, you're talking to me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What?
Is that good?
Yeah.
Did you like disassociate?
Huh?
Did you just like disassociate
Yes.
from